Hey Gemini, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for July 10th, 2025. This is for Gemini. Last shuffle coming out here for Gemini. Let's see what's going on, Gemini. So, Gemini, what we have here is the vast universe and family, friends, and guides. Okay, so this tells me that the vast universe speaks of where we're flowing. And it feels like you are following in the footsteps of some ancestors. I know how that sounds. Sometimes it's not the prettiest thing to hear, especially if you know some stuff about your family. You're like, oh no, not grandma, not granddad, no, not great uncle Jim, no. Um, but I feel that some of you are learning and realizing that perhaps they were correct about something. Okay, that's what this looks like. Like I'm realizing that they were right about certain things or right about something, and it feels like your ancestors are working with you. If that makes any sense, hope it does. They want you to be happy. They're trying to show you how to find your happiness. Yeah, they're trying to help you find your distance, find your happiness. I apologize. I hear distance, and I said distance, but they're speaking of you going on a voyage, and that you already know what you need to do. They want you to know that as that you know what you need to do. You want to wear turquoise, the color, or the actual stone, regardless of the state of the stone. And that stone will help you to awaken your empathy, to help you to open up or to feel what others have felt. You would want this because you need love to be your guide today. Love needs to be the guide, and if you can feel what others are feeling, or understand where they're coming from, then love ultimately would be a guide, right? Would be the guide throughout all that you're doing, and while you're dealing with other people, you understand where they're coming from. It's easier to love them, and because you need to clear out some clutter in your mind. A lot of the clutter in your mind is causing you to see the world. I'm seeing a lot of reflection energy. Um, I see that you need to say, my world is a reflection of my thinking, right? And I feel that a lot of you, when it comes to love, you may need to give someone space, right? Because it almost seems like it's throwing you off. Whoever this person is throwing you off, right? And it may be because there may be some resentments there, right? That this person may be cluttering up your mental space, causing your world to, you'll know who this person is, right? You'll know how that what I mean by this, right? But you know how, like, when you deal with certain people, your life starts going downhill, or you start forgetting important things, important appointments. You start losing sight of what you're doing and where you're going, and it has a lot to do with, it has a lot to do with this person not really inspiring much love or forgiveness. Your past on loved ones want you to forgive, start a new, like start fresh, a new day, change. They're giving angel number 555 change. Okay. And they're talking about you leveling up, and it does not feel good at first. So even if you're giving someone space, this is almost like the angels are expressing to you, and your past on loved ones are saying this is actually a good thing. This is actually a level up for you. Giving someone space will level you up. And I feel that whatever is going on, it's preparing you for the greater things in your life, for the highest good. Okay. I feel like this is why you'll see why you're going through all that you're going through. Right. And most of the time, especially if this has to do with love, you set out to do or to complete something or to go in a certain direction in the very beginning. And this person may have come through or entered your life and may have thrown you off your path. Maybe. Doesn't mean that you won't be with them. Doesn't mean that you shouldn't be with them. Doesn't mean that you guys can't move forward. But at this point in time, they're saying, let them walk away if they walk away, and give them some space, and allow them to give you some space. I hope that makes sense. Okay. But Yeah, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Judgment, the Hanged Man speaks a lot about how it's time to see your situation differently. It's time for you to focus on leveling up. It's time for you to get busy to acquire some level of stability. I'm also seeing that there are, especially with the person that you may be connected to, there's trust issues there, and this person seeking security, but ambition is highlighted also. It just feels like they are seeking security and they're very ambitious about acquiring that stability within you. And that may be the clutter. Okay, you may need to clear out everything. And this may be to say, give me some time to get myself together, and that way I can give you my undivided attention. Or this could be, uh, I need to wait. I need you. Gosh, I need to give. We need to give each other some space, so I can really be guided by love. So I can really like open up to the empathy within enough to be able to handle whatever the heck is going on with you. Um, I feel that you need to open up your third eye, okay? And by opening up your third eye, you would want to take like 2 cups of boiled distilled water, and you would want to get like a teaspoon of saffron, boil that up, right? And then when it cools, of course, dip your hands in the water and touch your third eye at the center of your forehead and say something like, Spirit, fill me with your presence. This night I am whole, I am at peace. With each breath you do inspire, so mote it be, kind of vibe. You don't have to say those exact words, but something akin to that. Yeah, because your past on loved ones want you to forgive people. Forgiveness, of course, doesn't mean come on in here and do what you got to do, but more so of like I accept that this is where you are, but I also accept where I am in my path. I feel that if you give them space, you come back and it's almost like being with a new person all over again. Also, for some of you, you actually are going to meet someone new. Back and forth with the Five of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Oh my gosh. I feel that the intention of being back and forth is how best will this situation serve me. That's where they want you to be. I want you to be back and forth in this energy of saying what would serve me best, what's best for me, um, which path, which person would be better for me. That kind of vibe. Okay, I keep seeing a lot of Earth energy. They want you to be very responsible and grounded. And the grounded energy is to understand that, or to say, my world is a reflection of my thinking. And then really take stock of how you think about your situation. And your world will change because they're saying that you already have the answers. You already know what you need to do. But you got to be guided by love. Let love be your guide. Live your life from love. Period. Which means if love is not on that path, I'm not walking it. Right? Look, true love, I cannot make this up. 3 of Pentacles and 2 of Wands. Gosh, I can't make this up if I tried. True love is about loving ourselves at this point, not necessarily saying, "Oh, I'm all about me, my self magazine." While I look at myself, you know, me, myself, and I. Not that, but um, it's about. Jim Gaffigan did a skit on the. Oh my gosh, he didn't do a skit, but he did like a stand up, and it was the funniest thing when he said, I think it was in Mr. Universe, and he did this whole joke about self, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's the funniest thing ever. But true love, um, it's an energy. When people come around you, they want to work with you. They feel like it's like they automatically want to work with you. But what I see more than anything else is a level of codependency. Codependent on your decisions, codependent on waiting on you. You may feel undue pressure from people that say they love you. Like, I'm just waiting on you, Gemini, to get it together and do what I want. Uh, um, Feeling it's like they want some level of security. But yeah, the thing is, like, you should only focus on doing things that work with you in general, that automatically just walk in tandem with you. It's like right next to you, walking with you, doing it too, putting their hands in, getting their nails dirty too. I would not. I would say you need to claim your independence from and clear the clutter of people who are just standing around in double dutch mode, waiting on you, expecting things from you. waiting on you to make them happy. That kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just waiting on Gemini because they said, I said I wanted to be happy. And what would make me happy is if you would just work, do what I want, and come towards me. And it's like, you got to be happy regardless. And then we come together happy together. No, none of that. So either way, that's what I'm seeing there. Mm. I do see a lot of Earth energy, but Earth is like prominent here. Okay, so that would be the Pisces is the main sign here. I'm also seeing Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus, um, Cancer, and Scorpio. So you could be a Taurus Gemini cusp or a Gemini Cancer cusp. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.